As always, everyone, welcome to the CowCast. This is our weekly podcast here on the Sean Bod channel. My name's Nick.
Hi, that's me.
My name's Nate. To my right is Nick. Down below me is Sean. We got the three of us this week. Hopefully Lewis will be back with us next week. We'll have to see. Busy stuff, busy times. And everyone, thanks for showing up. You guys see our topic list on the right-hand side. And as I said, those are introductions. We do this every Monday from 8 p.m. EST to approximately 9:30. Welcome everyone to the stream, and let's begin with our first topic. So,
First intro song. Go, Sean.
Oh, Sean, your connection, man. Your camera, though.
Looks so bad. That was great. I enjoyed that.
Just some things before we get started. Try to keep the minimum, racist comments and stuff down below. We had some trouble with that last week, so let's keep that at the minimum. People in the chat, we'll check in with chat every once in a while. We got some viewer topics down below, so think of some stuff as we go. And yeah, make sure to tweet this baby out, and we'll get started. All right, so the first topic we have is games to movie. So if you had to choose one video game or a video game series to turn into a movie, what would it be and why? Sean,
you go first.
I'll go first? All right.
I'm not prepared.
Because you don't go first that often.
All right, yeah, actually, that's true. Okay. So my, it's been done before, kind of, but nothing on a big budget scale. What?
What? Halo? What?
It is Halo. I would choose Halo because it's never been there's been a couple Halo short run series and web series and stuff, and there's the Forward Unto Dawn and the other one's blanking my mind right now, but there was a movie one. But in my mind, that's not a big budget movie. That there was probably a couple million spent on that when there's 150 million spent on an Avenger movie or something. So I think it'd be cool to have a full out blown out Halo movie series with the budget of an Avengers or a superhero movie, because I think it has a good storyline. It has all the action, and it has a bunch of weird characters and CGI that could be really cool, and all the different vistas of the Halo and all that junk. So I think that it would be pretty cool for that. What do you guys think about the Halo?
Well, did they, weren't they gonna make a Halo movie, or was that the Forward Unto Dawn thing?
No. They were supposed to originally.
Because I remember them talking about it.
Back in around the release of Halo 3, I think they were planning on making one. And then they I think they realized how much of a budget it would have been, and they didn't have it for it.
Microsoft.
So I think they canceled it, and then what was the Halo movie turned into District 9. I don't know if you've seen that. And I thought
of course I have.
Okay.
It's great.
I thought
fucking bronze.
I think District 9 was a solid movie. So
all right.
So if you had imagine if that had actually turned into Halo, I think what we would have had would have been pretty cool. So what do you think, Sean, about the Halo? Because you're a Halo fan. I know Nick's not he totally not there anymore.
I'm here. Don't worry. I had to turn on some lights, but yeah, no, Halo on a big budget scale, actual planning now, pretty intense, I would think. We were talking about the Avengers, how it had such a big budget. All it was I watched it last night actually, and it's just a huge fighting scene throughout the entire time. It's just so much combat, and it's insane what a Halo movie could possibly be done with if it had that amount of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you know. Yeah.
Halo.
I mean, you look at God damn it, Halo, man. But if you look at the the scale, like Sean said, Halo actually has somewhat a story and has action compared to an Avenger. I totally don't have your cameras up. But compared to the Avengers, the new Avenger had no storyline at all. So
yeah. Does Halo actually have an overarching lore that isn't in the video game? It's an in-depth lore.
Yeah, really in depth.
Oh yeah, because they had books on it.
Yeah, the books are terrific. If they made one Halo movie, they would have to do the Forward on the Fall of Reach movie, book, not the game, because the game was total shit, compared to the book. But the book was amazing because it watches like the whole Spartans like start at the beginning, like from like when they were kids all the way up to like the fall of Reach. So I think it'd be cool. All right, Nick, what's your movie? Or what's your game?
Okay. Well, I just want to point out that my boy Mario Part would love a Legend of Zelda movie, but you know, besides that, I fucking hate that. Oblivion or Skyrim movie, also equally good. But my game to movie adaptation would definitely be
drum roll.
Drum roll.
That's
It's fine. BioShock, because I don't know. I don't know. I think it would still be the best. A BioShock movie.
I think it would. Honestly, I think that would be pretty cool.
Sick. Yeah, because I remember I remember playing that game like a long time ago, and I was like, okay, this shit is scary. This shit is action packed. Has like some magic bullshit going on with it, and it's like crazy ideological themes in the back. It's like, yo, why isn't this a movie? You know, it's true.
No, it is true.
It could be like a thriller, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, like I was thinking of my pick, and I went through my Steam library. Not gonna lie, like 2 seconds ago, but I looked for something that hasn't been done, and like that could possibly be picked up. So I see exactly where you're coming from with BioShock.
Yeah, BioShock's cool because it's just like it's so retro, but like you can make so many bullshit references to the modern day. Be like, technology, man, it's killing the world.
Like like all the hitting meetings were like, we're killing humans are shit. Kind of meetings, yeah.
Pretty much. Humans are shit, but you know, I think we went over that in the past podcast.
Yeah, we definitely did.
But yeah, I mean, I think BioShock would definitely be good because it's an awesome setting, has fucking magic shit, it's scary, and it's cool.
And it's cool. That's all you need. That's all you need. It needs to be cool.
It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Damn.
Say it, Sean. Cool.
Cool.
Okay, your turn, Sean.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, I was trying to find something that was a little bit different than any other one, and you don't really see a ton of survival movies. So I was thinking, like, The Forest, like, it's kind of like the series Lost where they plane crash, but I feel like...
No.
I feel like it would just be cool. Well, come on.
Continue, by all means. It's
I don't know, that's just my opinion, because, like, you have the horror movies, you have these action-packed ones, but you don't have these cool survival, like, horror movies thrown all together in one. You know?
I don't know.
Like,
I mean, I guess everything's been
maybe
done
not The Forest. Maybe, like, if you're looking at, like, a Far Cry movie. Like that, I guess that kind of, like, has more of those survivor, action-packed horror part to it as well. Like, maybe Far Cry 3 or 4. I can't remember.
I think Far Cry 3 would be better.
Yeah.
Because, like, Far Cry 4 was, like...
I haven't played Far Cry 4 through, so I don't know how good
it was pretty shit.
All I know is it's fucking abominable snowmen. That's
Everyone
about it.
was like praising the game, like Far Cry 4. I'm sitting here like, this game sucks.
It's just like the last one.
No, it was worse. It was significantly worse than the last one.
Yeah. Well, characters.
Sounds like Battlefield a little bit.
Yeah, man, it's like it's like trends. You don't
can't
get anything
that.
on Origin or all the same games every year. Yeah.
All right. So are we ready to move on to our next topic? On to topic.
I guess.
3.
Maybe. Oh, working. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So we got Windows 10 coming out relatively soon. I don't think there's an official launch date yet. Could be mistaken there, but there's some cool stuff that there is going on with Windows 10. There's like this whole hologram thing, so you could like with the virtual reality thing that they're making, Microsoft's making, you can use Windows 10 to like make your entire like room your room like an area where you have like virtual stuff, but like for 1 second like you can like pull up a video and put it on your wall, and all of a sudden it's on your wall, which I think is pretty cool, and all that crazy stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at the hologram stuff, but what do you guys think of that? Do you think that's like bullshit, or do you think it's not gonna like work, or?
Boy,
I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, we're the ye of little faith on this kind of shit. Unfortunately,
ye of little faith. So you don't think it's gonna like?
I don't know. I don't think it'll be. Well, it'll work, I just don't think it's going to be as awesome as they're saying.
Yeah,
Right.
like
I can't see it being.
like I was looking at that bike one, and like I feel like that's not even going to be possible. Like it's just
Yeah.
going to fuck up so bad, and it's just going to
Like the
come out like,
the hologram
oh, it
bike.
looks good in the hologram. Yeah, it looks good in the hologram, and then it just looks like poop when you actually print it
Yeah.
out or like get it done,
Yeah.
made.
It's like Star Wars Battlefront in-engine like pictures. They look
Yeah.
great. Are they going to be like that? I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, that's
Probably
true.
We'll see.
A lot of this,
That's the hard part.
a lot of this stuff is probably just like video post-production in. Because I bet you the
Yeah.
technology isn't like even fully done yet.
That's
Probably-
true.
It could be like what they're looking for, and so forth.
Yeah, it's like sure, Windows 10. It sounds good for like I guess the gaming part for what they're like putting with it. What is like DirectX something crazy or other?
Yeah,
They can do DirectX, which
Right.
should be good. But it's like I don't really care about the virtual reality from Microsoft that
Yeah.
much.
yeah. I think
I'd rather
Microsoft is-
just get an Oculus Rift because it seems to work with everything.
Yeah, I feel like Oculus Rift is going to be significantly better than Windows, the
Yeah.
Microsoft one, because it's going to be compatible with everything.
Dude,
Because I mean, obviously, I have Windows, but you
yeah,
probably
because
need
they're not
Windows
going
10.
they're not going crazy with the Oculus Rift. I mean, like it's like really good and like it's like super crazy. Like it changes the way you play games, but it's like it's not like making something completely new with this hologram thing. So I couldn't tell you anything else that has done that. I don't
Yeah, no.
know other like hologram thing. So they're pioneering, which means it's probably going to be shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be.
Tim is Linux, bro. Yeah, no.
I wish
Yeah.
Lewis was on too because he knows more
Tim
about.
knows. This was Lewis's topic.
It was. This was supposed to be last week.
This was supposed to be in last week's
Cool.
cast too, and
You just
this was
figured, fuck.
Lewis's topic, and I put it off this time, and I had all the graphics made. I'm like, I'm not making graphics again. So we were talking about Windows 10, but supposedly if you have Windows 8, you get Windows 10 for free. There was rumors about that. So I mean, I'm gonna like. Obviously, I think I have 8. I have 8. I don't have 8.1, but I have 8. I don't know if that makes a difference. So I don't know.
It said something about it on here.
So hopefully I can get it for free because that'd be terrific. Because then, yeah, I don't know, free stuff. Because it, like, I think what I've seen of Windows 10 so far, is that it, like, actually fixes like the whole start menu thing. Like, I like the tiles of the start menu, but I don't like a full screen of that.
Yeah.
Like, I like being able to like click and see like the big icons and like click on the icons instead of just like going like trying to find like the words with like a really tiny icon on like a Windows 7 start menu. So I like that, and like what they're doing is like bringing up that like little start menu in the bottom right hand corner. It takes up like maybe like what would be equivalent of like a 480p of your monitor, and that's where the tiles are, which I think is pretty cool. And I think that's all customizable, so you can like change up like the size of that and stuff. So
I don't know. It's like they always seem like they're pushing the mobile thing with all these like new Windows things, and it's just like I don't care. I don't know. It's like I'd rather just use my desktop. It's like, oh, you could use your smartphone to do things and stuff on your computer. Like,
no.
what am I gonna do with it?
Yeah, they're all about connectivity with your tablet and shit. It's like
It's like,
I'd rather have a good running computer than a tablet
yeah.
that's like hard to type on. I'd rather have a keyboard than like a screen. And
Yeah, it's like they push the whole mobile thing, but there's like no other reason to get like that into mobile because mobile can't really do that much right now. I mean, sure, like you can go on Twitter, you could play a Flash game, you could go on YouTube. You can't like play War Thunder on it, you know?
yeah,
Doesn't
it's
work.
like stuff that I don't need to do, like, or I could do on one computer.
Yeah.
All right, so they scooted the. Okay, so 10. We have a chat confirmation that it will get on Windows 8. I know 8.1 is a free update. My hard drives are just not configured right there.
There are also reasons they skipped 9, but
I think like the first article I read was like they skipped 9 because 10 is like so much better than 8 that they like couldn't justify calling it 9 or something because it was such a big leap forward that they had to skip a number, which is like complete bullshit. So
they're gonna go back and they're gonna make one that's like the old crap, like Windows 7, and call it like Windows 9 Retro or some shit. I'll make you pay for it
I could see that.
somehow.
All right. Are we ready to move on to our next topic of discussion? Because this is really Lewis's topic. This is really
That's why I
Lewis's
haven't said a
topic.
word.
The people in chat seem to know more than we know about this. But that's good, because it's discussion. It's great.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, people.
All right,
Fantastic.
so on to topic 4. Topic 4 is Jared Leto as the Joker.
Topic 3.
Well, okay, topic 3. 4 with introductions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shouldn't I go?
Also, Windows 10 will be the last one. That's an interesting thing to say. All right, I mean, yeah, hopefully they just keep updating it. It'll actually be the last one, because I really doubt it's going to be the last one. Because it's like, there's going to, like, yeah, it's going to be, there's no way it can be the last one. They need the money grab. The money grab will be real.
Microsoft needs more money.
More money.
Bill
It's not
Gates
that they're
is
going to
not-
need more money. It's just going to be the technology and the programs and everything are just going to keep getting advanced. So they need to update it. You can't just stop something that's like run like half of the world runs on. Just not how it works.
Watch me try.
No,
Okay.
they'll do the whole update thing, and they'll probably charge for the updates and bullshit like that. So
Microtransactions.
All right. We already switched the topic, but on to Jared Leto Joker. All right, so the new Joker movie, or it's not really a Joker movie, it's Suicide Squad, which is like the DC comic, like
Anti-hero version
like, yeah,
of the Avengers.
like, yeah, it's like the Justice League. It's like the
Anti-Justice League.
It's like the
That's-
Anti-Justice League, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the Anti-Justice League. So there's a bunch of different characters in it. The most prominent one is the Joker, probably, that everyone knows. There's a bunch of
I
other
don't
ones.
know. I don't know. They have what's his face? Whoever Will Smith is playing first on Wikipedia, then Jared Leto. So I don't know.
That's because Will
Will.
Smith like made sure
He's actually
like because he knows more. Like more people know Will Smith than Jared Leto, and that's the reason
Yeah,
why
that's
Will Smith is hired, because he's bigger and that's like probably in his contract somewhere that I need to be like this high, like on the list,
Yeah.
because like that's what like the way that people get like ordered in credits is usually like by like not necessarily not
the
always
most
they're important,
famous.
like yeah, they're most famous and not necessarily the most important in like the movie itself. Like obviously, like they're probably both really big characters if Will Smith got casted for it. I don't know much about like the whole comic book world, but so like we have the Jared Leto picture, but a lot of people and fans are against like the whole look of the Joker, and
I don't know.
you don't know.
It's like
So
I'm looking at a picture right now, like the one that we have here, and he has tattoos and crap. I guess that's one of the big things people are talking
Yeah,
about, is because he's like all tatted up and has a grill.
Yeah,
So-
he has like he's all,
I think the grill is the messed up part in the actual mouth itself.
I don't.
But like everything else, like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think like I think a lot of people are worried that like it's not like. I think the thing is
It's
like
not like the last Batman. I think lots of people are expecting like Batman.
no, because I think that a lot of people, the
Something.
people that are like mad with it are the people with comic book fans, because I think the tattoos look pretty cool, but a lot of people are saying like he would never tattoo himself and like and stuff like that. But
like if you look at the comic book Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder, the front cover of it is him tatted, the giant dragon on his back.
right, but there's different comic book series that like the Suicide
not.
Squad is not necessarily in that comic book series.
Yeah.
There's like totally different storylines for like different Batman stuff.
That's very true.
Like there's like different Batman series that, or like at least I know there's like different like other hero stuff, not necessarily like Batman, but so I don't know, I think they're just like upset with that, but I don't know, I'm not really upset with it. I think it's obviously different than like Jared or Heath Ledger's,
Yeah.
but
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's bad just because it's just like it's like a whole new movie. It doesn't look like it's gonna be super serious of a movie to me, like The Dark Knight or something, you know.
Right.
Like let them do what the fuck they want. It's like a whole new franchise, I guess, if it does good.
Right. And I think people, I know people bashed like the casting role of Heath Ledger because and like the way that they showed the Joker because he was too dark.
Yeah.
But then he came and was like the probably the best, like one of the best super villains of like all time, like all film time. So
Jack Nicholson Joker.
no, Heath Ledger Joker, man. There's an argument there. That's a whole nother argument.
No one likes Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, there's
Joker
tons of people.
much.
No, you go look like there. I watched a video on like comparing them to like, and like you should see like the comments.
It's probably like a fucking war zone.
It is a war zone because there are so many people that think, his Jack Nicholson's is better.
Nerds.
Which is probably closer to the comics, which is probably why a lot of people think is better. But I think, like, I don't know, I'm a grunge guy.
I'm grunge. Listen to Pearl Jam and Nirvana. Shit.
Well, no, I mean, like...
Badass. Yeah, I know. Like, the darker one, they just work better. It's like the Jack Nicholson Joker, when I would watch him, it's just like...
It's like too...
There's nothing threatening about him.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like some dude in, like, clown paint. Like,
yeah.
acting stupid. That's literally all it is.
Like, Heath Ledger's so good, like, being scary.
Yeah. Because he's fucking crazy and dark and shit. Jack Nicholson's just Jack Nicholson. I mean, you can't act crazy because Jack Nicholson is crazy. It doesn't work like that.
Does not work like that.
It's true. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is like it's like I almost feel like Jack Nicholson was too old when he played it too.
Yeah, I would say so too because he just the makeup just doesn't work. Yeah. There's something like about it, his face, the hairline, the amount of hair on his head, stuff like that. Like I'm looking at pictures now, and it's just like Heath Ledger just pulls it off way better.
What is it? Hold on, I want to look up the picture of Jared Leto again, just to check one thing. I think one thing from the picture that's missing is I don't think his like lips are red enough. So I think that's like.
Okay.
I don't think his.
I think I could fix that.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's like he's like his smile is like big enough, like the whole like cut.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it's his mouth's not cut. The grill's off.
I think the mouth cut thing is part of like the Dark Knight thing.
Yeah, so
I don't think that's in the comics.
Yeah.
Who knows anymore?
I think the comics make it look like it looks like he has like a more of like a curved mouth that like, or just like a bigger mouth. I don't think it's actually cut though.
The lore interlaps, man. They're just too real. You can't tell what's canon and what's not canon anymore.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Can't even, man.
I just can't even.
Can you even, Sean?
I can't do it.
All right. So I guess based on, we understand like the whole argument against it, but like I think he looks pretty badass, and I think he looks pretty scary.
Will Smith looks pretty scary too, just being Will Smith. But I know that's off topic.
But Will Smith, man, Will Smith.
Yeah. It's like 46.
But do you think Jared Leto will actually be good in it? I think he will be.
I've only seen him in like one other movie. So.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Was it? I watched.
He was just some coke fiend in that movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know how good that is.
Was it? He got the best supporting actor nomination for Dallas Buyers Club for playing a cross-dressing like gay person.
A transgender.
Yeah, like
transient
who had like AIDS. So, like
whole package.
I think the whole like jumping in between the two characters, like him being like a normal guy and like being like the cross-dresser guy thing, like I think was like terrific, and like his whole scenes were like awesome in that movie. So I think he's gonna be good because I think he could pull off like the whole craziness of why with the Joker. I think the Joker should be.
Okay. Well, some people will be happy. Some people will be very upset.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very upset. Very upset.
So upset. They can't even.
All right, I mean, if that's it for... I mean, if you guys got nothing else to say about the Joker in general, not just Jared Leto, but anything about the other Joker you want to throw out there?
Do they have Killer Croc in the new movie?
I don't know.
I didn't know. I think he is. Let me check.
Okay.
Killer Croc.
We got,
he's in there. That's the only guy I know.
we got Frankie got comment here. The main Joker canon, while still being the Red Hood, he fell in a pool of radioactive goo of something, which twisted his mind and messed up his facial features.
That's like the Jack Nicholson one.
Right, which I think is more of what they're going for here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like... Have we been looking at the promo picture with Jared Leto and the tattoos and stuff? Yeah, that's the one we're like going off of. Even though like I could have sworn I saw leaked like other leaked footage of like other leaked footage of them on set that like wasn't supposed to be, obviously it's leaked, but like he didn't look like he had like all the tattoos. And one thing I think you gotta realize is like half of all those tattoos, like except like maybe the ones on like his forearms and like his like forehead, are going to be like covered.
Oh.
I mean, granted, obviously, if they're going to tattoo him up, he's going to take it off at some point, take his shirt off to show him. But
ooh, tell me more.
He just said that's not how he will look on set.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I read too, because it's like what he looked on set would like look totally different than the picture, like some of the pictures I saw. Yeah, because that picture of Jared Leto in the Joker, though, like the one that like that's everywhere, is like was posted on like the set like 75th anniversary or something. He tried to bring his 4-in-1 adaptation. He has the teeth, for example. Batman been knocking too many out over the years.
Way.
All right.
Indeed.
Yeah, he's not the only person knocking out teeth.
Ba-doom. Oh God.
I said it.
Sean, he's seen your face. My
life is
good.
complete.
All right. So right now, I think we're
Sean
going to take a quick 5-minute intermission. We got a video queued up. It's
Really?
It's our last video that we produced. It's my vlog for last week. So we'll be back in 5 minutes, and we will see you guys then. Give me 1 sec to just change it up, and we'll see you guys after the video.
This is the beginning of our bowling adventure. We decided to go bowling, and there is absolutely no one here. This is the moment of truth, Nick. We need points to win.
Okay, well,
You can't get a strike. You've already got a gutter ball.
you just don't believe. Hey.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I blame you.
Today's the day we move back home and we officially clear out this year's dorm room. So nothing on the wall. just finished editing some videos for MGN, and now we're off to Ryan's house for his birthday party.
Look at this scrub. He just sleeping on the porch.
Yo, where are we heading? We're headed to Home Depot because we're gonna buy wood. Lots and lots of wood for Ethan's raised gardens. I had to do all the math for his lumber, right, Ethan? Exactly. So we're going to get some wood, and yeah, we'll see you at Home Depot. He's trying on hats. What a weirdo. Ethan, why are there this many types of gloves?
Because they're all for different applications and different purposes.
There shouldn't be this many types of gloves.
There has to be this many types of gloves.
That's bullshit.
What do you think, Nathaniel?
There's no way it's getting into the car.
What do we have to do?
Call Dad.
Hey, Nathaniel.
Hi.
What's going on here?
We're tying wood to the back of the car because Ethan bought too much.
Is this your second trip?
This is my second trip because they wouldn't all fit in the first one. So now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, let's go.
Hi.
We are coming back. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, hope you enjoyed our quick little video there. It's a little plug for my channel, Nate Bodner. It's right there on the screen. I'm pointing at it. Check that out. Check out Nick's channel too, and all of Sean's stuff down below too. We post stuff all the time there and so forth. So, on to the next topic. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys so ready? Because I'm so ready.
Yeah.
Yeah! Okay.
I'm ready.
So this one I think you both can get behind, because definitely talk a bit about this because it's early access. So we're talking about early access games in general. Like, why do you think early access are a good thing or a bad thing? What are the cons? What are the pros? What are the cons? And so forth about this. Nick, you want to start? Or Sean, you want to start? It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'll start. I don't
Okay.
care.
By all means. Go right ahead.
I think there's an in-between, because some companies correctly do the early access and then complete and keep going with the actual game and just don't give up on it because they don't like it anymore or stuff like that. But like then you have others that just quit halfway through or just take forever. Like DayZ takes forever to get an update out, and it's still in early access, and it's just like, why did I waste my money on this game since it's not even done and I've had it for close to a year now and stuff like that. It's like, as long as it keeps progressing in the correct direction, it's good. But if it doesn't, it's not not correct for the company to do. They should be bound to some contract to fulfill the game if they're going to put out an early access game and make money from it.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. He's calling him out.
There you go.
He's calling him out.
DayZ will never be done.
It's so true.
It's true. It will never be done. We should talk about Mia Khalifa.
Gotta look up who that is because I can't picture her for some reason.
No, it's like... No, fuck me.
Like Burj Khalifa? I don't know anything else. Khalifa.
No,
Wiz Khalifa? I don't know.
No, let's stay on topic, gentlemen.
Okay, fuck. Okay.
No.
Topics.
Khalifa.
Topics.
All right, so Nick, what do you think about early access? I know you're
early access.
You're a big anti-fan of like the whole way DayZ's progressing.
Yeah, early access is great in theory, just like communism is great in theory. It'd be great if it worked like it's supposed to, you know? Because, I mean, the idea is the devs get money for the game that they can put into development for what the people want, because they'll update it frequently, and you'll have a game. That doesn't happen that much that I've know of. I mean, you could say, like, DayZ does that. Like, they'll add stuff in that fans want. Like, oh, fans want, like, vehicles. Fans want, like, better zombie AI. It's like, yeah, but that should just be in the game by default, you know? It's like the fans shouldn't want it and they have to put it in just because, you know? They just, like, squander their money on nothing, it seems to me. And then they just, like, make the early access period last longer than it should have to be. And then they charge more money for it, essentially.
Right.
Actually, they charge less money for it, which is what gets more people buy it. So.
Yeah.
I think the whole early access thing should be like, there should be a set time period like before it's released. Mm-hmm. Like, I think you have to have like the game like pretty close to being done. And then like you have like, it can only be in early access for like a year and it needs to be like complete.
It's true. Like
right now they
Steam doesn't do shit for curation at all on any of their games. They're like, oh, well, this game got greenlit because it has like 1,000 thumbs up. It must be good. Here you go. Go make your game. That's it. That's all they do. They never like check up on it to see if it's actually broken or not. Like DayZ. What? Yeah.
Right. Like what? DayZ's been in alpha for like 2 years now.
Is it alpha now?
It's still. I think it's still alpha, right?
Well, I guess it's early access. Yeah, can't be much else than that.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's like nothing different. Like from the time that I started playing DayZ to when we played DayZ, what, a couple days ago?
mm-hmm.
There really is nothing drastically different in that game that would warrant like so much development. There's new weapons. There's new clothes.
And new clothes and new like.
Yeah, there's like there's a couple of new animations at best.
And they ruined the game because it's been in development so long. I think it's like turned into like a game, like not a survival game, and like
it's not a survival
it's a PvP game.
Because there's nothing to do once you get fully geared.
Yeah,
nothing. There's no survival aspect to it.
Which is what they're adding now with like the farms and stuff. But like that's still been like 6 months, and that's like not even fully done.
And people bitch about it too because they're so used to it being a PvP game where you just like get fully geared, run into Electro, kill people,
get killed, run back.
Yeah, and people are getting pissed because they're like I remember when the temperature thing came out, people were like, "Oh, this is bullshit! I'm gonna freeze to death every 5 minutes. I have to make a campfire. I have to like carry logs," and people got so pissed at it, and then they toned it down some. And they're going to do the same thing with, I think they're talking about adding diseases and like different types of like farming and stuff. They're going to like tone those down so it doesn't matter. And the most they say is like, oh, well, if you really need food, you can go into a city and go get it, but it's dangerous. It's like,
they made it so like
there's no food in a city in a survival game. It doesn't work like that.
They made it so like as you said, like the heat thing, like the temperature thing, like being cold or warm. Yeah. They made it to the point where it's like, sure, like I don't want to have to deal with it like every second, but they made it to the point where like it honestly does not matter. You click like 2 buttons to fix it.
It literally, like when we were playing the last time, we played for I don't know how long, maybe like 2.5 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah. Well, like, my character got cold, but I did not give one fuck whatsoever, and I was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like, I wring out my clothes once when I went through water, and I was fine. I remember when like you used to get wet, you would just be fucked. You would like freeze to death. But they just toned it down so much.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
But like, okay at the same time.
I don't know. It's a zombie game. It's not a zombie survival game.
Right. What early access games have we played? I mean, you got Minecraft. Minecraft's like the big one that everyone talks about, but like, I feel like that one kind of works because like,
that's not early access though now.
Well, not now, but
Not
it
now.
was.
Yeah.
It was when we all bought it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, like,
I guess that kind of worked. But what's like a good example of early access? Like a good recent example
that actually like worked.
that people
Is working
enjoy,
or isn't?
that
Well,
people enjoy and don't say massive amounts of bullshit about.
the forest is kind of, but that's kind of bullshit. And then like for the ones that stopped is the stomping ground for like bad.
Yeah.
No, Stomping
game
Ground
shit.
got ripped apart.
Yeah.
Stomping
That's what I'm
ground,
saying.
yeah, stomping
Like, that's
ground.
the
got
opposite.
Fucked.
That's the opposite end of the spectrum.
What is it? You got
That's another
I mean,
reason why
technically,
you don't.
War Thunder was early access when we first started playing.
I don't know. I can never tell with that game because
I mean,
it always.
then again,
seems
it's free,
broken,
so I
man,
mean, it's not like it's like really early access. But
it's true.
I don't know. I think the main one we've all played is Minecraft and DayZ. But I mean,
Mm.
I think like if you have the whole like if you have like a set timeline where people have to be done, or like you have like a year before the game comes out, you have to like you release something for early access, like back in January we would have got Star Wars Battlefront early access, like not necessarily big title games, but like you would have got the equivalent of like the release dates for like Star Wars Battlefront and Call of Duty and whatever else is coming out this fall. There's I don't know, Halo and stuff like that. We would have got like early access for it if the game was coming out in the fall. We would have got like now, and like they know like the game is going to be done by then. So like I think that's the way you have to do it, or there has to be like some check-in system because it's bullshit.
Early access is just so sketchy any way you look at it because you're just putting your money into it, and the devs can literally do anything, like what they did with the Stomping Land. They're like, everyone's like, oh, this game's like DayZ with dinosaurs, and then you don't hear from the devs for like 2 months.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh shit,
that's what happened.
Where'd my money go?
You don't hear from the devs, like they promise all this stuff. It's like Rust. There we go. Rust is a good one. Besiege.
Kerbal Space
Dungeon,
Program.
Kerbal Space Program. That one works.
Darkest.
Does Rust technically work?
Yeah.
Or like,
I don't know. Darkest
kind
Dungeon.
of. It's getting there. That's
Darkest
what I've
Dungeon
seen
is
or-
good early access, but there's not a lot to it yet at all.
Right.
That's actually
It's
what I've
basically a
done.
base game.
Yeah. It's
and
pretty
then
cool.
you got Realm of Kings or whatever. There's a bunch of different like survival ones. They're all survival.
Mhm.
And like I think some of them look cool, but like as you said, I'm skeptical to put the money into it because it's early access.
Yeah, it's like I just don't like early access games just because you keep playing the same thing over and over and over again. The dev cycle or the dev process is so long that you just get burnt out on a game
Right.
in like no time.
I think Frankie said
Yeah.
that above somewhere.
Yeah, you were saying
Yeah.
that with the Minecraft, I believe, or something. Like you just
Like-
get bored of the game after playing it and just waiting for like it to be fixed, and it's never fixed to like what you want to play it, and then you just get bored and just leave it.
Mhm.
Right, which I think is obviously like very bad, but
It's the perfect storm. DayZ has all the shit going for it. No.
it's a tower. Dungeon.
Sure.
Yeah, I know what Dungeon Defenders is.
Yeah, it's the best game ever according to some.
God,
Yeah,
I
I shit you not.
God.
Is that a paid promotion?
We gotta
I
get
don't
Frankie
know.
on the
It
show.
could
It's
be.
right.
We really do. He's pretty
In the
fantastic.
coming weeks, Frankie, we'll get you on the show.
Yeah.
All right, and then okay. So anything else we want to say about early access before we move on?
Don't buy early access. Be an informed consumer.
Be an
Yep.
informed consumer.
It has to be said.
Be an informed
If you're
consumer.
gonna buy early access, make sure you're doing it right. Don't
Do
buy
it sure.
DayZ.
Yeah, make
Don't
sure
buy
you're
it.
reading
Don't
up
buy
on it
DayZ.
before you even do it.
It's true.
All right, so we're moving on to Sith names.
Oh God.
So the thing I sent you guys
Sith.
before was, if you had to choose your Sith name, what would it be, and why?
Okay, well, Sean, you want to...
So like Darth
start?
what?
I'd like to hear Sean's first. He is a...
Yeah, Sean's
But he has a
first.
fantastic one.
He has a fantastic one.
Pretty good one?
No.
Okay, we'll do Nate's. Or
yeah.
you, either or, I don't care.
No, Nate can go.
No,
Okay.
Sean, you got this. You
Yes,
can't
you go.
dodge
You
out,
go.
man.
I
don't
just
have
did
one.
dodge out.
Darth
Want to be Darth Silly Wagon.
Silly Wagon?
Silly Wagon. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was trying to like figure out like different Darth names from like the actual movies, and then changing it to be like mine. But then I came up with Darth Ball, which doesn't
Ball.
work.
I tried
Ball?
looking up like in Latin how to like say like swears and shit and have that be my name too. But it didn't work. Because all the names are stupid. Once you think about it. Darth Sidious. Shit like
Yeah,
that.
it really is. Darth Vader. I'm not even sure what Vader means. What does Vader mean in like Latin? It has to be like Latin.
It's
I
like
suppose.
father, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Ger-
it's father. Yeah, in
Yeah.
German.
I know German, folks. That's right.
Well, I don't know what mine would be. What would you be, Nick?
I would clearly be Darth Off. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh my
it's
God.
one of our sponsors for the show today. $1 million.
I told you no.
Hey,
not a
$1 million.
paid
This
advertisement.
shit comes in handy. I got bug bites all over me from hiking, and this shit could have saved my life. Okay, $1 million. Thank you for sponsoring the show off.
This is not a paid advertisement.
I don't know. It's like I was saying. It's hard to pick a good name. I don't know. I would just have to be like some generic shit. Like
Darth Fabulous. I farted.
Darth
Darth
Fantastic.
Darth Fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
You're gonna be like, oh, this guy sounds like he's such a pansy, and then like Darth Fantastic comes at you with like the 3-pronged lightsaber from like Star Wars 19 or some shit. You're fucked. Game over, man.
Like two double ends. Like two
It makes
double
like a
swords,
perfect
like Darth
shield
Maul.
or some shit
Like-
for the lightsaber. Yeah.
Killer Piggy says his nickname. His name would be Darth Piggith. Piggieth.
Darth Piggith.
Darth Piggieth.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my.
The hype.
Well, yeah. So let's open that up to the
No,
people.
I gotta,
What would
I
your
gotta
Darth
figure
name?
out one.
Yeah.
Well, they
by
can
all
figure
means-
theirs out while you figure yours out.
By all
Okay.
means, while you're doing yours, people can post in the chat
Yeah.
there, see what
What
their
the-
Darth name is, so you can be the most lewd, but the most appropriate.
Let's look up some badass Latin words.
Badass Latin. Don't use Google Translate. It's just-
Cool words and two cool Latin words and phrases. Darth Carpe
Darth
Diem,
Pig.
seize the day. Darth Cave Canem. Darth Beware of the Dog.
Beware of the dog.
I need like words, not like. We need like words. Huh. Latin word list.
Hmm.
I'm looking. I'm trying
It's
to
like-
find one.
Like Darth Stalin. How about that?
Darth Stalin.
Get your communism on. Yeah. Shit.
Darth Censura. Censura, like Censura. Darth Judgment. That's what it stands for.
Darth
Which,
Joker.
which sounds pretty badass.
Yes, tattoo.
Darth Joker with tattoos. The hype is real. So what do we got here? Darth Vini Vidi Vici, which is like I came, I saw, I conquered.
It's a phrase.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You
not a
got-
name.
yeah, you can't have. You only have
Come
one
on.
word.
Crazy.
You can only have one word.
Darth Dingus.
Darth
There we
Dingus.
go.
Okay.
That is my name.
That's-
Darth Dingus.
Darth Dingus.
Darth Dingus.
I think I'm gonna go with Darth Censura. No, that kind of sounds weird. I don't know. We're gonna go with that one. It means Darth Judgment. So like, judgment. You're judging them. I don't know. You
Yeah.
choose their fate. That sounds. I don't know. It's kind of badass. With the English
Yeah, if you
translation,
have to
but
say
the other
the
one is
entire
weird.
thing.
I can't even say it. Darth Censura. Oh God.
Holy text wall.
Holy text wall.
Whoa.
Okay, Frankie. I'll be Darth Spice.
Hooligans.
Hello, Jedis. Look at your master. Now back to me. Now look at your master. Now back to me. Sadly, your master isn't me. What if he stopped being at the council and switched to old dark side? he could wield the force like he's me. What's that in your hand? I got it. It's that lightsaber you love. Now look again. The lightsaber is now diamonds. Anything is possible when your master's someone you have to kill. I'm the one of the bad guys, and you whistle with like that Old Spice whistle. I like it, Frankie. Darth Spice.
I was really expecting it to take a somewhat dark and twisted turn when it said, "What's that in your hand?" Whatever. I don't know. It's lightsaber talk. What can I say?
We got Darth Hooligans. Yeah. Okay. I think Frankie wins. I think Frankie wins for the paragraph. The giant text wall that followed it. But Darth, I like Darth Dingus too. That's pretty good.
Dingus. That is mine.
Darth Donger. No.
Now until forever. Yeah.
Darth Corn Dog.
Darth Corn Dog.
Oh.
Alright,
Okay.
so I think now that we have all our Sith names and people in the chat put their Sith name, I think it's time to move on to some viewer topics. So this is the part where we open up the show. We did this last time, and we opened up the show for some community questions. Not necessarily, maybe some topics, but some random, like, would you rather questions, or what would you like better, or, like, last time we had eggs or bacon, or, like, would you rather fight 100 sized ducks, horse-sized ducks, or one horse-sized duck and 100 duck-sized horses or something. So stuff like that. Feel free to chat. We're going to give you, like, 2 minutes to throw some stuff in, and throw some stuff down. We'll go down the list and we'll answer them. So feel free to drop them in the chat. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out. Frankie says he actually has a self-made Old Spice commercial as my mobile phone answering machine. Shit's neat. That is pretty neat.
Shit's neat.
Shit's neat.
Alright. Decent. I want to hear the story behind the cows.
Okay, we can go. We can do
God.
that.
Go forth. Conquer.
Okay. Oh, Ethan's here. What's up, Ethan?
Ethan's
Okay.
in the house.
Ethan's in the
Oh
house.
my
Shout
God.
out to Ethan. I farted again. +1 for Cow
He
Story.
was in that vlog video.
He was in that vlog video. Everyone saw him. Okay,
I
so
saw him.
here we
I saw
go. So the cow story. So, for as you know, Nick and me back in the day, we started our whole like content creation series of like making Far Cry 2 maps on the Xbox 360. So we relatively got somewhat popular doing it. We had a stupid like WordPress website where we uploaded like a top 5, like our top like 5 or top 10 maps of the week or something, and then like on like a special day of the night, we would like host those maps in the lobby, and then we would like switch them over to our maps, and we would get like people who like coming and like on our friends list who were like, when's this happening? When are we doing this? So what we would do in our maps is we would hide random like. We would like make like custom cows. Like you had to like take like meat carcasses and like the bull heads and stuff, and like different like pieces to like make legs and stuff, and like all that jazz and so forth. And we like hid them inside our maps in like random locations throughout the map, so people had to like find them. And people like, so I think some people knew that they were there, and they would have to like find them. And they were throughout our like our adventure maps, like which were our escape maps, which were like kind of like puzzle maps. And we had like I had like a whole cow themed one, and like in some like maps you see like in like adventure maps in Minecraft and stuff, you'll see in like Far Cry you'll see like that you have to find like certain things, and like once you find like 9 like golden bricks or like 9 cows or something, you get like it's just like a little extra thing to do while you're like going through the map. So that's what we did. So we hid cows, and people had to find them as like the kind of like the hidden object of the map.
Easter eggs.
So that's the story behind it, and then we moved from ConnMovieMakers to ConnMovieMakers, which is like our current channel that Nick and me started back like a long time ago. It has like 6,000 subscribers, 3.4 million views, and stuff like that. So that was our gaming channel for a while, still uploading videos somewhat regularly. I'm not doing much of it. Some other directors I have working with me. So cows. So I thought I'd bring back the cows from the good old days.
Basically, long story short, long story short is we just put cows in the maps for really no reason at all except that we wanted to put cows in the maps. And then apparently, like 10 days later, it became a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then like 3 years,
Internet is
4
weird.
years now, it's back.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
Damn
Shameless plug, it's Ethan. It's called a shameless plug. Humble brag. Okay, so what was the next topic? Do we have one? Just gotta scroll back a little bit, I think.
Opinion on the
Sean
Ireland
Bod's
referendum. How about that?
No, we missed
But
one.
also
You missed
Sean
one.
Bod's sexiest head
We did?
admin.
Yeah, we got
Favorite
favorite
filling.
pancake filling from Ethan.
Oh my god, from Ethan, no
Go,
less.
Nick.
Oh,
Go.
Sorry. Favorite
Go.
pancake filling? I don't know, like nothing, because I'm playing real
Pancakes.
pancakes.
You filling
Pancakes
with
for the
fruit
city.
or like chocolate chips or?
Does that?
No. The hype.
Does that?
The hype is all about the plain pancakes.
Yeah. Damn right.
So, not.
Nope.
I don't even
well,
use maple
okay.
syrup on my pancakes. You know what's good?
A lot of times I don't either. Yeah.
You know what's good is you put a little bit of butter on it, and then you sprinkle like the butter. You sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on it. Now that's good. Now that is good stuff. But nah, plain pancakes. You don't fill it.
Sean.
You gotta cover it with fresh cut strawberries. You know.
It's not a salad, it's a pancake.
Well, no. But like when you're like hiking and stuff.
Yeah, okay, it's true.
Nate's a
Pancakes.
communist.
Very controversial topic.
All right.
Very controversial.
Very good. Favorite hiking location? Wherever there's a castle.
You just skipped
Suck.
all of them.
Skip
Whoa.
like half
What?
of that.
You just skipped
In
like,
due
hey, I
time.
want to know about the cows. You already mentioned that. Opinion on Ireland.
I totally missed
Yeah,
the
all
Ireland.
that
Let's
stuff.
start with that.
Oh, okay.
Compare
There we
opinion
go.
on Ireland referendum.
I don't even know what's going on there.
Well, nothing,
Background.
Right.
Nothing.
because it didn't pass.
Yeah.
Oh. No, it did pass, I thought.
No.
Because the referendum was for Ireland to like.
Become
wait, Ireland or Scotland?
Ireland. Ireland passed it Monday, I do believe, to
Oh.
have gay rights
I don't-
marriages. I
Oh,
believe.
that. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Cool.
That I'm pretty
Cool.
sure
I support it.
that's what
We'll
passed.
get 'em.
Sounds good
Yeah,
to me.
who gives a fuck?
Feed them to everyone. Do what the
Yeah.
fuck they want. All right.
10 out of 10.
Next topic.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you can go on the favorite hiking spot.
Favorite hiking location. Anywhere there's a castle.
Oh.
Gettysburg is pretty cool, even though it doesn't have like necessarily have a castle. That's totally different. But hiking the battlefield Gettysburg was pretty cool.
That was good.
We've all been to that.
I'd
right?
probably have to say the same. Yeah. Deep.
Yeah. Okay, and then
Sean?
I'm accused of being a communist.
I don't know.
Sorry, continue. Oh, sorry, John. We didn't say yours. I'm bad.
I don't know. I like when there's water, like a river, like a lake
What
that
a
you can like
scrub.
climb down to or like over and stuff. Like it's fun. No, it's cool. Better pictures.
He's a photographer, he is.
Photographer.
Yeah. But like would rather go to like the Grand Canyons or Iceland. Those would be prime spots for hiking and stuff. But I've never been there, so
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Okay.
Well, there's later on. There's a question that's like that, so save that
So I'm a
response.
communist.
Where?
Listen,
I support the communist
Okay, you're
ideal,
communist,
like
huh?
the written one on paper. But that one doesn't work on not on paper, man.
it's all right.
And then
Is Mike not here?
Mike's
It's
not
great.
here. Mike will kill me for saying that because we had a whole like 3-hour debate on it. Strawberries and salads and pancakes.
Politics. Yeah.
What on earth is going on over here? That's very over there. You could put strawberries in salad. I don't think that's a very common thing. And you definitely could put strawberries on pancakes. So I don't agree with
No,
that.
it's-
40-hour Sean.
Can't stop.
Everyone works a 40-hour work week. Get out of here. All right.
Nope. Ethan's like, oh, you need to read the newspaper, and he doesn't like it. So I was like, God.
All right. I think
But
if
favorite
there's no other
future hiking location.
favorite future hiking location.
No? Yeah. It's from my boy himself.
I want to hike Europe.
Yeah.
All of Europe. Like every inch of it.
Hike. That's where like people get like murdered and shit. You know?
Oh, we got a comment here from Killer Piggy showing you misspelled hardware on the donate button. Actually, I wrote that, so
You probably
my bad.
did.
I'll change that after this.
He
Thank
did.
you for pointing it out.
Yeah.
All right. So if there's no other,
Gosh.
yeah, the moon. I
Confused.
like Brenna's thing. The moon for a future hiking location. Doesn't know.
I'm
how to
gonna
spell
hike
hot.
Mars. See past podcast here
Yeah.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So I think if we're all set with viewer topics for this week, we're gonna call it there. No, I don't suck, Brenna. Okay. Thanks for watching the CowCast, everyone. Make sure to come back next Monday at 8 p.m. EST. We might get Frankie on here at some point, maybe next week. We'll have to talk to him. Jared, you're a little bit late, bro. We're about to end. And thank you for watching. Make sure to check out Nick and Sean on all their
said.
random social medias, bull crap mappa dappa dappa do, and making random noises. And make sure to, if you check out ConnMovieMakers, all these topics will be there for discussions on YouTube later in the week. They'll be uploaded like individual topics and a few days later as a full podcast, so make sure to check out both. And thanks for coming out and watching. Make sure to hit that follow button, join the herd, become a bro-vine today, and we will see you gentlemen and ladies later. Have a wonderful evening. You are all fantastic. Peace out.